trying to take your game to a higher level of speed. You're trying to always play quicker. Okay, because a slow player on the ball cannot make decisions quickly, and they're going to let their teammates down. You've probably experienced it before. You receive the ball and you hesitate. You don't know exactly what to do. Players close you down. You lose possession. Everyone starts yelling at you. I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, so you need to hold yourself. Another commitment to yourself. Always try to play quicker. Okay, now playing quicker doesn't mean playing panicked. It means playing quicker on the ball. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can start playing quicker right away if you actually apply these techniques. The first idea is learning to play ahead of the game. Okay, what does that mean? Playing ahead of the game. Most players are playing in the game. They're reacting. They're not anticipating. So what I want you to do is try to play 2-3 moves ahead of the game. So how do you do that? It starts again by getting your head up. Okay, if I'm playing right here, I don't know what's going on. I need to get my head up so I can know if the ball's coming to me, I know I have a teammate there, I know I have a teammate there, I know I have a teammate there, okay? If you're receiving the ball, you don't know where anyone is, and then you receive it, and then you look down at the ball to make sure you have it, you're getting closed down, passing options are getting shut off, and you're not going to be able to do what you want on the ball. So first thing, get your head up, okay? How do you work on getting your head up? You get your head up. There's nothing more to it. Okay, so when you're in your training, when you're in your individual sessions, try to play with your head up as much as possible. That means dribbling with your head up. Okay, it means receiving passes with your head up. It means passing with your head up. Yes, you need to look at the ball when you make your pass. Yes, you need to look at it every so often when you're dribbling to keep control. Okay, yes, you need to look at your ball when you're taking a shot. But other than that, you can play with your head up and you can start using your peripheral vision. So that means even though I'm looking up here, I can still see where the ball is. Okay, so I can look at the rest of the field and I can still see the ball at my feet. Okay, I don't need to necessarily look at it to know where it is. The next habit I want you to adopt is playing with fewer touches. Okay, so if you're receiving the ball and you're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches before you make a pass, it's way too slow. You can do all of that probably in 1, 2. Okay, so you need to get in the habit of playing with fewer touches. Yes, we all want to get touches on the ball, but I guarantee you, you will get more touches if you play quicker. If you get it, give it, move into space, get it back, you're going to get way more touches like that rather than just staying on the ball and trying to take 10 touches at a time. There will be times when you need to dribble, you need to take more touches. Okay? Even then, I want you to cover more ground in fewer touches. So instead of dribbling, taking 10 touches to get to a certain spot, I'm sure you could probably get there in 1, 2. Okay? Simplify. Do more with fewer touches. So that comes down to your passing and receiving, but also your dribbling. You want to be effective with your touches. You want to cover the most ground with as few touches as possible, while still keeping possession of the ball. Huge thing that's going to help you play a lot quicker is the quality of your first touch. Okay, so if I receive a ball, most players, when they receive the ball, they're stopping the ball here, and then they're trying to do something with it. Okay, I want you to really focus on that first touch. So watch the ball coming. Obviously, your head's up, you're analyzing, you know where your teammates are, you know where the defenders are. But as the ball comes, from here, I want you to make sure that you actually watch it meet your foot, okay? Because a lot of times the ball will come and someone's like this, okay? They don't know exactly where the ball is. So if you want to have a really good first touch, I want you to watch it all the way and then cushion it. The next thing is, I don't want you to stop it dead at your feet, okay? Every time you stop the ball dead at your feet, you're easy to defend. So even if the ball is right at your feet, you should still be moving. But when you have a first touch, I want you to try to take it into space. Play me another ball. Okay, so instead of stopping, can I go forward? Okay, can I get away from the defender with my first touch? That's so important. So instead of stopping the ball dead, you always want to try to take it into new space. If you can, I want you to take your first touch towards the goal. Okay, attack with urgency. That's the other big thing. So if you want to play quicker, play with the ball. First touch, can I go towards goal? Why do I have to waste any time? Why do I need to pass it to someone if the space is there? Why do I need to take 3 touches right here if I can attack with 1? Okay, so the other big thing that I'm trying to get at here is playing with urgency. Again, you don't want to play panicked. You want to be calm on the ball, but you need to be direct. Okay, why would we pass it side to side when the space is there to attack? If it's there, you got to take it, and I want you to take it with your first touch. Soccer is a simple game. We as players make it much more difficult than it has to be. So if you want to simplify it, you want to be more effective, you want to play quicker, focus on that pass and move. I talk about this so much, but it's so important. If you want to play at a higher speed, all you have to do is pass and move. So simplify your touches. Instead of taking 4, can you take 2? Okay, the big thing that I'm trying to get at here is working off the ball. So once I've made my pass, yes, that's a great thing. Okay, but I cannot stand there and watch. As soon as I make my pass, I want you to occupy a new space. Okay, play the ball again. As soon as I make the pass, I want you to move into new space. Okay? And don't just jog into new space, can you sprint into new space? If you want to get on the ball, if you want to attack, that is one of the biggest keys. Pass and then move right away. Okay, if you're willing to work hard for your teammates to get into new space, then they're going to give you the ball. They have to give you the ball. But if you pass the ball and you just stand still, okay, not only are you not going to get the ball back, but you're going to hurt your teammates because they're not going to have anyone to pass the ball to when they get it. So as soon as you pass the ball, sprint into that new space. Again, try to be direct with your runs. If I want to play the ball to my teammate, okay, yes, I can just back up like this. But if I want to score goals, I need to be going in the right direction. So even if I'm playing off them to the left or to the right, I'm always trying to go to goal with my run. Even if you're not moving, you're not sprinting towards goal, you're just taking a couple steps left or right, whenever you get the ball, you have to move it quickly. Okay? Nobody likes to play with a player who slows the speed of the game down. So let's say your team was moving around the back, it was 1 touch to the left back, 1 touch to the center back, 2 touches from the center back to you, the left back, and then you got the ball and you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on the ball and you didn't do anything. All you did was get closed down. Okay, nobody likes to play with a player like that. So you got to recognize when to take your touches, usually in the attacking third or the middle third if you're going to beat someone and get some space. But when there's players around, just keep the ball moving. So even if you're going back and forth, just keep it moving quickly and you're going to have so much more success on the field. There we go.